that his voice is kind of raspy,
Mhm.
and it always looks like he's squinting when he's talking.
Oh.
They always over exaggerate his facial expressions,
Okay.
and that's what made him funny because he sounds like he's Jewish, and he talks like with his lip, with his
Okay.
tongue and his lip,
Okay.
and the subject matter that he talks about, and then he's raunchy, so like you wouldn't expect some of this stuff come out of his mouth.
Not the parrot being raunchy.
Well, he was the host of USA Up All Night. And he'd be like, I'm
Okay.
Gilbert Godfrey. I'm the
Oh.
host of USA Up All Night. And
Oh
then
my God! Not the accent.
yeah, I told you.
I hear it.
You guys, uh, nerds, Revenge of the Nerds. I'm talking about these 90s movies, right? So I'm
Yeah.
an 80s baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Revenge of the Nerds, Toxic Crusader, Eat and Run, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
What?
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Okay.
Like there was an actual movie called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, and they had like part 4. And they had a cartoon.
That is so weird.
I know, right? And so Gilbert Godfrey, he was the host of this all-night TV special.
You see that? I don't know. I don't know if that was intentional, but like there's like this face that is African like oriented, and then I can kind of see it with how the pictures is aligned. There's the mouth, there's the nose, there's the two eyes, and it's just kind of like like maybe a tribal symbol in the middle.
What a cardinal sign is.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like there's like a spirit or an ancestor just kind of like watching. Like it's just like huge spirit. I just needed to say that. Okay, carry on.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like ancestors.
Yeah. The same spirit that has the like same just like personality is in my bedroom,
Sorry.
and
Is
that's
he
what I was just like,
Is he a husband?
huh?
Is he a husband?
It's a more of a masculine spirit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is he demanding?
Could be.
Does he want certain things?
I wouldn't say demanding.
Okay.
I'm pretty easygoing, so I'm just like, if there's something I need to like do or get done, I'll like do it. But if there's something that I need to know a little bit more, I'll be like questioning, and then it'll probably just be like, okay, do it. I'll let you know, or like you'll see at what happens, because like I can ask questions all day, but like if I just allow myself to continue to let things happen, then like that's like better for me. So like maybe like I'll like be curious, and then I'll just be like, okay, I'm going to continue to watch, and I'll probably like say that midway through as they're speaking, and they're just
Okay.
like, all right.
What you observe.
Yeah.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Don't mean to hurt you.
It's hair. It's matted hair. What could I do? What could you do? Like tear it apart.
Yeah. Sure, I was a big fan of Beavis and Butthead. Used to have me cracking up laughing. I think they came out with an actual movie,
Oh?
Beavis and Butthead movie. They had several of those.
They have video games?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Look into that.
So Beavis was a blonde-haired kid with braces, and Butthead was a brown-haired kid with braces.
Wears a black shirt?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
AC/DC.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
Beavis had the annoying voice. Hey, Butthead. Oh, shut up, Beavis.
Okay, with the Elvis Presley going on in the back.
And that's what he sounded like. He sounded like because around certain time frames when they had like AC/DC music out and
Okay.
uh, Spring, so AC/DC, Gore, what are some of the other bands? It was a lot of rock bands.
Okay.
All Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures.
Okay.
A lot of the teens took on the same language as the bands, and a lot of the language that a lot of the youth were using that was listening to them was like, and they would use some of the same phrases. Like everybody was using the same phrases, so you could tell like who was listening to what band by how they was talking.
Okay. Interesting.
And they had like this California surfer type of language that they were speaking. Like, you could have been talking with a whole different lingo, but you start listening to this band and you start, I just love this stuff. Like, it's just so cool. Everybody start talking the same. They listen to the same bands.
Oh, okay.
And the kids, I had friends that was talking like that. Like, you wasn't talking like that before, but it just shows how music has a way of influencing people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. It's a language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whoever you favor, you kind of sound a bit like.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. It'll show in everything, not just how you sound, but how you look, how your clothing choices are.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of it.
Did you ever watch what's the name of that show? Animaniacs?
A little bit.
Okay.
I remember one episode where I think somebody was trying to take them out of their original habitat,
Mm-hmm.
and probably, I don't know, make them like unrealistically realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I remember. That's a little bit of what I remember. Maybe it was a crossover.
Mm-hmm. So the Animaniacs, they had several crossovers where the cartoons kind of merged together.
Yeah.
Where it showed like how the animators were connected.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tailspin might have been in DuckTales. Originally came from the Jungle Book. All the characters was in the Jungle Book, and they made like. So you remember the Jungle Book, right?
A little bit.
So the Jungle Book was about a boy that was a prince that crash landed. Huh?
Mowgli?
Yeah. And so there was a cat named Scar. There was a Baloo. He was a bear. He had a friend that was a monkey.
He had a tiger friend.
The tiger friend was Scar.
Okay.
That was like they was like friends but enemies.
Oh, okay.
In the Jungle Book.
Yeah.
And the little boy, he was more so like Tarzan.
Oh yeah.
He had black hair, and then he had a bear that was his friend, and there was an elephant. But in Tailspin, they took the characters from the Jungle Book and made it more like from their perspective. So Baloo, he was an airman. He was like driving planes, and he was the same bear that was in the Jungle Book. But in Scar, he was like a wealthy businessman. In Tailspin, it was kind of interesting. But it showed the animators that made Animaniacs were also the same animators. I think they did DuckTales and Tailspin, and they merged the shows together in certain episodes where it showed how they linked together.
Okay.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Nice.
But you were saying, what were we saying? We was talking about.
You were talking about Beavis and Butthead, and then you were going and talking about like AC/DC and Elvis, and then we were talking about how the music that we'll listen to and influences how one speak, and then I was agreeing with that, and then we went into Animaniacs.
The reason why I was talking about Animaniacs is because they had a character in the show that was like, she was like a California Valley girl.
Okay.
So the Animaniacs were like the children of the original, like Daffy Duck and.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So the Animaniacs, like Bugs Bunny and.
Okay.
Lola Bunny and.
Those are my parents.
Okay. I get you.
Yeah.
So those were their kids, and it showed like them being parents, and it showed their children and the offspring, and it was like the second generation of the original generation, and they all was in elementary school and high school.
Aww.
And she was actually clairvoyant, I think she was a bunny. Was she a bunny?
The one who was wearing the little polka dotted skirt. Was it polka dotted?
Nah. No, she had a polka dotted skirt, but she wasn't the one that was clairvoyant.
Okay.
I think that was who was they? The Animaniacs. She had a high pitched voice. No, she was a duck.
Ooh.
And she used to be like, when she would meditate, she'd be like, "Oh, what a loon I am." She'd be levitating.
Oh wow.
I never tripped off of that, and I was like, wait a minute, like,
how do I do this in real life?
Right. She straight was into some stuff. Like, she had a spell book and everything.
Nice.
But her language was kind of similar to the language that Beavis and Butthead had, and the California Valley Girl that says like a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, like, really? Like, shut up.
Yeah. I would say like a lot. Then I came across another Scorpio acquaintance, and we were talking, and then she was being a like kind of like a guidance throughout, like perhaps the what is it called, the industry world, and she was saying, don't say like a lot. And then I took that on, and then I can see where it helped, because I was saying like every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But it will come out when I'm comfortable, but I try not to say it too much.
Yeah. I went through a stage of saying it a lot, but then again, it happened when I was watching that show all the time.
Oh. LOL.
4th grade.
Oh.
I had a 5th grade teacher that used to give me marks on my check marks next to my name.
Oh yeah.
And I had to sit in the classroom and write a different word.
Oh. Okay.
Like, it was like my punishment or something. Like, you need to use different words. Like, you're using the word like too much, and you're not using good sentence structure. And I was like, this is just how I talk.
Right.
And I'm the darkest kid in the room. And I'm feeling like she's picking on me, but she it's like certain kids in the classroom, like, that got me in trouble more than others.
Right. I understand that.
So the language played a big part in that, and you know, we all watching the same cartoons, and she not even realizing, like, we getting this stuff from the cartoons we watching. She's a middle-aged white woman with grandchildren.
I can see where she would not want to hear anything similar from what she hears from her grandchildren all day.
Well, to me, it just felt like she wasn't really relating too well, because, you know, she was older. She was a teacher. She knew her stuff, but just like being able to relate, like, I don't think she watched the cartoon. You know.
I'll watch a cartoon sometime.
Well, there's nothing wrong with watching the cartoon, and you probably do got to watch the cartoon sometime, but I don't think she was relating well to us as, you know, as teens.
Oh.
Because we kept getting in trouble for watching cartoons. The language that we use in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Like, we knew how to talk. We knew.
Generation difference.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so I understand when Dr. Umar Johnson be talking about how you really need to have more black men in the school district when you're dealing with young men and stuff, because how we talking, what we understand is a little different.
They'll be going wild.
Yeah. But, you know, I'd rather a middle-aged white woman and an older black man would have a little bit more in common with a black young man than a middle-aged white woman. The middle-aged white woman probably, she got the job, but she got a husband that's taking care of her. The black young man is going to be the husband. So, you know, and the black young man is probably not going to marry a middle-aged white woman. He's going to marry a black woman. So there's going to be some cultural differences. You know?
Oh, for sure.
You know?
There's things that the middle-aged white woman will not understand.
No matter how you try to break it down to it, you can.
A will not be
This
C.
is this.
Yeah.
But I don't get it. Like,
maybe she's not supposed to.
right.
Maybe she's just supposed to see and then help when needed.
Right. But yeah.
Understandably so.
I'm gonna put this one together with this one.
Okay.
We got a couple of them that are thin right here. Trying to make them thicker. Make them.
Thank you for that.
Make them Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion thick. Oh yeah. She cool.
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion is present. People need to get up off her. Like she just be living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She really do.
She likes anime too.
She does.
She's cute.
That's why I like her.
Yeah.
She got this new single out. Return of like the Snake Goddess or something like that.
Oh.
Curse of the Snake Goddess.
Ooh, a lot of snakes has been like, the theme of that has been popping up.
Because snakes are a symbol of wisdom in most ancient cultures.
Okay.
It's on the caduceus and the medical symbol. And there's a lot of people that's kind of going into their kundalini, basically spine.
Yeah, it's like a twisting of it, like two snakes together.
The left side, I think one side is masculine, the other side is feminine.
Like yin and yang.
And then the orb in the middle, where the snake heads are, is the pineal gland. Where that's supposed to, you'll see the consciousness where that opens up.
I need to do my research on how, like, in full, like, detail on what fluoride does to that. Yeah, because they're like, fluoride affects the pineal gland. So, like, I'll have a toothpaste at home that's, like, fluoride-free. Yeah.
They're saying it's supposed to...
or decalcify.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just, like, all stuffed up.
Saying fluoride during the Hitler time frame was used to make a person docile.
Oh.
It's supposed to
Calm them down.
hinder a part of the brain to make you less aggressive.
Interesting.
Make you more subservient or open to suggestion.
Okay.
You can think about it, like if everybody brushing their teeth
and drinking water with fluoride?
Right. How much... And this was during the time period where Hitler was, upset with the Jews. He was going around in the Warsaw ghettos using Mein Kampf techniques, war techniques on using a megaphone in a truck to pretty much tell them the worst things about themselves. You never amount to nothing. You're poor. Like going around in the ghetto with a megaphone, telling them stuff like that before he went in and tried to slaughter them.
Okay. Give them depression and then kill them. Wow.
So they won't fight back. Because most of them didn't want to fight. Fluoride made them docile. Come here. Normally you ain't going over there. You defensive. But,
interesting.
The Germans were something else.
It's gonna follow them. Eons and eons of work. Ain't worth it. But they didn't think of that way. Probably like a good lives in, they'll be like, huh. But like,
You know that I found out that swastika.
Yeah.
Is an African symbol.
It's not. They took it into something that it shouldn't be, because it's used over in Asian countries as well. So it's like
it's a Stargate.
Stargate.
It's a star. It's a map for like a star system.
Okay. I think it's a pretty symbol, but it's just like there's so much undoing that needs to come along with it. And the negativity that was placed on it. That symbol didn't do nothing to nobody.
It just was they was in a different part of the country, and it was trying to go through their racial cleansing.
Uh-huh.
I love your locks.
Explain.
I just love them. They're nice electromagnetical antennas.
Thank you.
Harness information.
Yeah. My hair is my memory.
Soul glow.
Yeah.
We are coming along.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yes.
Because it's like the crown of my head is usually the thickest part. My mom would complain about that all the time. She's like, "Oh, child, your hair is so thick." And I'm like, well...
She talk with that accent?
Yeah.
That's cool.
She originally from Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
And then she turned to Cali girl.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So you know how to make the red beans and rice?
Oh yeah, red beans and rice, sausage, gumbo. I gotta work on my own muffaletta. I like and I know how to work with bread a little bit, so I want to start making beignets.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I like working with the powdered sugar and tapping it. I do when I clean up plates at work, and then like I'm there for brunch. I'll fix up the French toast, put the toppings on it, and I'll get super excited, and I'll talk to the table. So I'm like, oh my god, okay, look how cute it is, because it's just like I'll like do the pat with the powdered sugar, and I'll put the almonds on it, and then I'll put the butter on it. Not in that order. It's like powdered sugar, butter, then the almonds on top, so it can like stick to the butter, adhere to the butter, and then like then I'll do it in a way that it's just like kind of like, let's see, not horizontal, diagonal, going like down, like just I like plating food a lot. I like making it look pretty.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Planning is a big deal.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I run food, and then like sometimes I'll like expedite, but like it's just kind of weird because like it's just I don't know. There's like a difference between male and female expediters with the treatment. I've done it before when I was working at PF Chang's, and so like here it's like I don't know what it is. So I don't want to base it entirely on the fact that like I am of female origin, but they just be weird to me. Like I just be like minding my business, chilling, taking out food, talking. I'll be like trying to talk to them too, so they can get more comfortable with me. I don't know. I'm just an unsettling person. That's all I can really say, because they'll see me when I'm able to take the lead and to take the stand, but that throws them off. But yeah.
Throws off the chain of command.
A lot. And they're just like, we don't like this. And I'm just like, well, I am like this naturally. Please put up with it. Yeah.
You can shift into your masculine energy
really quickly when it's definitely like called upon. I'm just like, hey, I don't got no time to waste. I got to do this and got to do it now.
I dig it. It's the warrior part of yourself.
Oh yeah, strong warrior, survivor.
I dig it.
Thanks.
One of the greatest things that most warriors have to learn is to tap into their feminine side to be more nurturing.
Oh yeah, I love being
guys.
feminine. But a lot of people can't handle that, and then they start acting weird. So it's just like both sides of the fact. It's just like, y'all really making me put up with that? Like, come on, I'm giving you the energy that you need so you can flourish with the feminine energy. So when they start not taking that in, I'm just...
They don't understand.
I shift into neutral. Then I see what's needed. So I'll don't necessarily go into masculine, but I'll shift into neutral to be able to see where the guidance is needed. Yeah.
Neutral's fair. It's genderless.
Yeah.
It's like curious, like, what are you?
I ask myself that every second. I'm just like, I'm here. Like, whatever I'm channeling is what it is. Female, male, neutral, nothing. Stars, bro. That's exactly what it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Being able to draw the line.
Something like that.
That make an ugly girl. Definitely meant to be a guy.
Perspective.
But I know how to tap into both energies as well.
That's great. I love that. Who's somebody who does give the appearance of somebody who's really like macho or manly, like such as yourself, and who's able to tap into that soft, like feminine side. That's great. That's attractive as heck. So like I will say that to like anybody who's just like tapping into either their feminine or masculine, I'll comment on it. I'll be like giving them the credit. I'm like, you know how to tap into that. That's amazing. Not a lot of people can.
This is more so nurturing, especially when you're around children, when they're crying, what's wrong?
I love being nurturing to like children. I have some experience with a partner who had children, and they would come over. I would like make them breakfast. Yeah, I love them. So
children are pretty cool. Learn a lot from them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They'll teach you some stuff.
Yeah, like the things that you thought you had forgotten, or if you have forgotten it and you just needed a little spark, a reminder, they will be there for that.
So make me value playtime, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Quiet time, using your imagination. Help you with being creative again. Not losing your imagination, because your imagination is what, when you're creative, that's your livelihood.
It's a driving force.
Yes.
You like Legos?
Love them.
I am still deciding what kit I want. I'm currently uh, just a little bit smitten over, like, it's like a sakura kit.
Sakura.
Yeah. And yeah, it's the cherry blossoms. I want to get like a cherry blossom sakura like powder so I can make drinks. Cause I know it's good. And I like making drinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drinks are cool.
Like I drink more than I eat.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a running joke for my mom. she'll like my children drink more than they eat, and I'm just like, we like a good drink.
Yeah, a good drink is rewarding.
It's refreshing. Yeah. You like boba?
I do.
It can be kind of weird with people because of the chewy texture of the tapioca. There are also popping pearls, where there is a like thin layer that's protecting the juice inside of it, and then like that's so weird to people, and I'm just like, well, yeah.
It reminds me of something, so I have to be careful.
Yeah.
I like it, you know. It just reminds me of something, so I have to be a little careful.
Oh, is it like a bad thought?
No, it's a good thought. It's just, you know, anatomy, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Cool.
Yeah.
But those drinks can have a lot of textures, and I like a lot of textures in my drink. So like sometimes a boba drink will have like the tapioca pearls, maybe some cream, maybe toffee, something to accompany it. Some drinks have cheese in it. Believe it or not, and it
I've
works
never had a drink that had cheese in it.
well with it. I haven't had it either, but I've watched and like seen people who have it. So I'm just like, wow. I love drinks, and I love the drinks that are just like that are so experimental. Yeah, food is amazing.
Yeah, food definitely is. Especially Creole food.
Oh yes.
That just really hit me in my soul right there.
I am waiting for it to be a certain temperature so I can make the gumbo, because like gumbo is just like a dish that is like piping hot. In the summer, that is not a dish to really be had. You can have it, but like your whole house needs to be like at a certain temperature.
Cool.
So yes.
Yeah, because you know when the seafood is boiled.
For sure.
We made gumbo in July last, like,
Oh, how was that?
that was good. Instead of 4th of July, you know, hot dog stuff, we ate gumbo.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was good too. It had leftover, I had leftover juices that I saved.
Ooh.
And put inside of an large old bake container.
Okay.
It was like a gallon, like 5-gallon tub of juices.
Oh, really?
In the pot. Yeah, I saved it.
Oh, wow.
Because, you know, you can make other stocks out of it.
Other soups with it.
Seafood, the seafood flavor, you can make a lot of seafood pastas and
Oh, for sure.
sauces.
I'm wanting to learn more about Spanish and French because that's the basis of Creole, and I feel as if I get enough knowledge of being able to speak it, and I can go more into the history of it, and then just taking a step at a time. But I don't really do that. Like knowing more about it, because I take a lot after my mom. And the Louisianian side, like that pops out like a lot. Like, like the spirits and the souls of everything of that, it calls out to me. So
I like that.
Yeah. So honestly, I'm going to be the freak of the show forever.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and I've come to terms with that. So when anybody is just like, whoa, I'm just like, thumbs up. Get used to it.
Cool.
For sure.
I remember I went to Mardi Gras. Had a real good time.
Oh, it's crazy because I haven't been to a Mardi Gras yet. But it's just like, I wanted to go to the Mardi Gras here, but they were like, no, don't do that.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's way different.
And then the energy of it was just like really thrown off.
Yeah.
That's what I was told for myself. Can't say that for like
Mardi
you.
Gras down there is different than the Mardi Gras here, but like the basic principles, people, you know, drinking and having a good time and getting beads and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I really want to do that.
Yeah.
I did that when I was younger,
Yeah.
little baby. But like now I want to do that. I just want to get like a whole collection of beads. But like I feel I'm just gonna give them away and just like stick with one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, you know, people asking different things to get the beads and stuff.
Oh, your experience of it?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I've been in different aspects of it. I've been in the aspect where I was on the float with the beads, and I've been on the aspect where I was in the crowd.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
I was in the crowd trying to get the beads.
Wow. Oh, how was that?
I had to flash some people. It was like, show me here. It was girls doing it. It was fun. It was funny.
Oh, that's
like the reverse,
funny.
you know.
Yeah, that had to been like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here you go. They laughing, having a good time, smiling.
That's
face.
great.
Yeah, it was cool. It was different. Kind of made me chuckle.
Oh.
There was a different culture, you know.
Something to learn about.
It was white.
Yeah.
White girls. Show us your boobs.
Oh my God.
Two friends.
Oh.
Here. You want them? All right, here.
They can be fun when they're being in your case decently indecent.
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
The time I was on the float, I was with a television station, and I was doing camera work, and we were throwing beads off the float, and I was doing camera work at the same time. The float was moving. I was like,
so you were throwing beads and
doing camera work, like in the crowd, had beads here, throwing them here, and zooming in.
That's a quite of an action going on there.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Okay.
And one thing I liked about Mardi Gras was like the different cuisines that was out at that particular time.
Okay.
Crawfish etouffee.
Oh yeah.
Oysters, gator nuggets.
Ah, the gator nuggets.
Yes.
Oh, you like those the most?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because they are light, crisp. They don't taste like chicken. They taste sweeter than chicken.
Okay.
From my experience. Everybody may have a different experience.
What is the meat like?
It's white. So they got white, they got light meat, and they got dark meat.
Oh.
Some parts of the gator's a little darker, but mainly it's more so tender, and it's like where they probably go through a tenderization process. But it's mainly more so muscle.
Oh.
Most gators are all muscle.
Oh yeah, they look like they'd be ready to boxing.
If they can't get you with the jaws, they'll try to get you with, you know, a different part of their tail.
Oh, ooh. They're cute little creatures.
Yeah, only when they're not trying to eat you.
Oh yeah.
When they're trying to eat you, they're the worst thing ever.
That's you ever come across a gator?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Went to Florida. Was going biking with my brother. My brother ran himself into a little ditch, and I had to look and, hey man, come on, let's hurry up and get out of here. Gator in the ditch. Trying to keep my little brother from being the next meal.
Oh.
We in Savannah, Georgia, like Hilton Head Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, having a good time with the family. Bike riding with the family, just chilling. You know?
Okay.
Little brother trying to ride a bike bigger than my brother. He trying to ride it. He hanging tough.
Oh,
you know?
man.
The road's only so big, and he, you know, trying to huff and, you know, stay up with everybody else. And kind of rode into a little ditch. And I'm like, man, we're trying to hurry up and get him out the ditch because we don't know what's in her. You know, because you can just be chilling 1 minute and the next thing you know, it could be a snake underneath like a tire or something.
Right.
Florida's a different type of animal. Like, it's cool in St. Louis. Like, you can tell, like, the wildlife. But there, when it's hotter, like, you know.
The animals will show out?
Will show up, you know. And they just being themselves.
Okay.
You know, and I respect nature. Mm-hmm. I was a little younger then, but, you know, I still respect nature. I just, you know, when you learn to respect them. Mm-hmm. But once I had a chance to eat one, I was like, my respect level is changing for you, bro.
Oh.
I respect you in your space. I ain't gonna, you know, you gonna dominate your space. But if I get a chance to eat you, because you would eat me.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna go ahead and try you and see what your homeboys are like. All right.
Not the homeboys.
I'm getting back at you for them gator babies that, you know what I'm saying, the mass of them to try to, you know.
Come towards you.
Feed off it. Yeah. Get back at you.
Get them gator nuggets.
Get my leg back. Eat some gator nuggets. This is Paula Jean and the babies that the gators done ate. Eat these gator nuggets. Get my leg back.
The Paula Jean, like, is that the name?
Nah, it's the name I made up.
No, that's the name you done gave them.
Nah, Paula Jean is like, so, you know, like in the South, a lot of the masters that was kind of being cruel to a lot of the slaves and some of the indentured slaves, they was using the babies as gator bait.
Oh.
You know, babies is crying, they small, gators want a quick meal. They used to put the babies down there toward the lake and the pamper and let them crawl around and use the baby as a gator bait.
Yeah.
So they can shoot the gator and have a meal. Sometimes they fed the baby to the gators just to hurt the slaves.
Wow.
I was like, man, that's horrible. What the fuck would possess a European to do some sick stuff like that to an African?
I just want to know where the cruelty started at.
I think it started from, number one, just the disrespect of the creator, because the word, you know, the N word really, it means the word God. NGR is Hebrew characters for God. I think it just came from looking at our nationality is the disrespect of God. Not recognizing the fact that we are gods. And disrespecting us.
And the connection to it, so they use us as catalysts to get more towards it when as they're cursing themselves.
Probably won't answer that. So I'm almost done.
You don't know answer that now? Okay.
Let me check the car ID and go back to it.
Okay.
So I love hairstyles.
Yeah?
I look at people and I see hairstyles every day.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I love art, so.
Hair is art.
Yes.
I want to do like more with my hair, but for work I keep it wrapped up. I'm around a lot of Europeans, and I have seen them touch the hair of my fellow black coworkers, and I will like just be like, "Are you gonna snap back at them? Are you gonna do something like this? Is kind of
They're curious.
this is." I'm like, "Be curious
You have
elsewhere."
such a puffy hair, like. How do you get so puffy?
Bruh.
How do you just like put it in gel and throw it into a bun like that? How do you do that?
But they just use and take the energy for like what it's not supposed to be for. So it's like I would love to wear my hair out at work or like have some strands out, but it's like, is it worth it? And I ask myself that every day. Just like I let myself be a little bit more free at work, or I see what happens. Yeah. And if the time comes where I'm told, okay, maybe I should, then it'll happen. But until then, ain't not touching my hair.
Does it hurt?
No, not my head. It's just more of like just adjusting my back.
Okay.
I have to adjust it like with the pain that I would feel.
From standing? Or is it from sitting?
It's like both.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like being upright for like too long will.
In a chair or like work?
It can be anything where I'm in a chair or like I'm like laying down. Like my the best thing that has made me feel better is laying down flat on my bed. So
Okay.
I mean, essentially I need to be bedridden, but I've been toughing it out. Like I try to get to where I can be on like work related disability, but that didn't go through. So I had to be like strong and get through it. And I've been dealing with this since January the 28th.
What happened?
I was going really hard to get out of being homeless. And so I got my apartment in November. And then I was working like 60 to 80 hours. And then that like dropped immediately in like January. And then January the 28th. And then from there, it's like I've been going back and forth between getting, feeling better, and then having several setbacks, and then feeling alright again. So the doctors can't do anything. Like before I started going to the doctor a lot, I've been a natural girly. Okay, like the pills do not work. Like they'll work for like a week and then they'll stop. So like they'll get mad when I say, oh, like this pill is like not working. So they're like, we'll up the dosage or we'll change it, but that just doesn't really do anything. Because I mean, like, of course there's medicine within it. It's even with it being like synthetic or man-made, but the other parts of it is what kills it. And also my tolerance to it, it'll like fade out, like, or like strengthen. So I like to rely on natural remedies, like foods of the earth, like nutrients from different supplements that are from the earth. So yeah, I like to stretch and stuff when I can, and like I love to like be active, and that um, was a downpour on like to me feeling good because I like to stretch. I like to do a little bit of yoga. I like to exercise and go crazy, but I haven't been able to do much of that. But it's a
Where do you feel
process.
pain
It's like in my like torso. It's like pelvic, like near the sacral, like to the root. So it's like
in?
it's
Yeah, it's
like
in the bone.
mm, yeah, and it's on like the sides. So with the liver damage, I had like a cyst on one side and a tear on the other side, and that was due to with being a runner. It's a lot of movement and working around, and I have like several like positions within. Just it's not only running food; it's also in room service dining. It's also when the volume of the restaurant gets absolutely busy, and like taking on different roles while still being a runner. So it's so doing a lot of that, and including trying to getting myself back together has been like a whirlwind. And now I'm at the point where I'm connecting back with my body and trying to chill so I don't hurt myself. Because if I hurt myself, then I'm not going to be able to do anything. And I don't like doing that because I have a whole lot of skills, whole lot of talents that I need to like put that energy out and give to other people. So
You got to put it back into yourself first,
yeah.
so that way you can give it out. Because you can't pour from an empty cup.
That is true.
So make sure you love on you. And
People get mad when I do it, and that's fine.
no, they shouldn't get mad when you love on you. Like, it's okay to love on you because
I have been around a lot of people that
need your energy.
more so than they think. I had a following of 16K, and then I came here and I was thriving, and then I became friends with them, and then they took advantage of like some of the innocence that I had for wanting to just like build up a skill set of idling, dancing, like little kawaii cute dancing and spreading good vibes to people, and they took it out of proportion. As well as outside of that, they weren't being good people or friends to me, and they would try to take what I have, and which they did, into themselves, but abuse the energy. So I was quite actually ripped away from them by the universe, and I don't have any contact with them. A lot of times their souls will reach out to me in various ways, whether it be in the physical, the spiritual, or social media. They'll travel to different people, so I have to just like be like, scroll.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of spiritual energy that they'll try to manipulate and use through other people to get to me.
I've experienced that before.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I learned how to deliver people though.
Did you?
Notice when it's there and have it uprooted. Purging.
Yeah, essentially that's what happened to me. Like I had to like purge out everything. So I had to start over with everything. Like so now I'm working on getting another camera. Like I had to start over. Like I had a camera, I had a laptop, I had a car. I had a whole bunch of, I had a wardrobe, I had a whole lot of makeup and everything. The car and all of that got stolen. And then the wardrobe and everything that I had was in storage of my other partners. And then I don't know what happened with that. So I'm just like, I'm chilling by myself. And I'm rebuilding everything, which has been going great, probably greater than what I'm able to see right now because of what I told you. And like it'll just like click when it's ready.
Yeah, it always does.
So yeah, I've been focusing on me.
Sometimes you gotta tear down and rebuild.
Yeah, and I did a lot of that. And when I do that, and when it's necessary, there are others who will think that I abandoned them. And I always say the same thing. If I abandon myself, then I'm really abandoning the people that I care about. So if I don't, like if I am abandoning myself while staying with said people, that's just a sword all around. I'm not going to be able to help anybody. It's just like dead weight. That's how I see it. So if I am pulling myself away for a while, then I come back, then I'm able to heal whatever needs to be healed within the bond and in the other person. Because if I did abandon the person, then they wouldn't see me here. That's what I think. So, yeah. My soul does not abandon.
You still have telepathic connections.
Absolutely. And I'm able to pick that up, and I'm able to feel it every day. When it's time for me to emerge, then I shall.
Does it hurt?
No. I felt the tugging, and then when you were releasing it into the rubber bands and the placement, it's the release of that. So no. You like cranberry juice?
I love cranberry juice, especially for detoxing.
Okay. Do you like it with or without the sweetener?
I like it mainly just by itself or mix it with another juice.
Okay.
I might mix cranberry with apple.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to put you on to the cranberry juice that I drink. Is 0 sugar. It is just the cranberries, and it also has coconut water in it. Oh yeah.
Coconut water is really good.
Oh, I love coconut water.